Hello everybody, welcome to the 7-day meditation challenge. I thought it would be fun to do, and I thought it would give me, a reason to get off my butt and make some videos for the channel. So we're going to do this one. I'm going to use my phone for it, just so it's nice and easy. This is my space. Ta-da, got a dog. Anyway, I did put prompts on my Instagram if you guys want to go check them out, but this is just the video so that the students can follow along if they don't want to just sit on their own without someone telling them how to sit. So let's try. This will be day one. I'm explaining more than I should because it's day one, and you never know, maybe I'm talking more. This is scotch. In my notes I do say if people come bug you, it's okay, just leave them. They'll leave you alone. You can just breathe. I like to come sit here at the end of the day, so I make a kind of a regular effort to come out here sunset, especially in winter. It's really nice. So this is my spot. I did have tea. I don't know where I put it. Let me fetch my tea. Find a spot. I have this pillow that's kind of nice to sit on. Elevates my hips. Then I like to put left foot. I even like to put my heel on the pillow. Sit a bit forward, and then the right one I'll just put in front. And then I prompted you guys to get tea. So what I liked about tea is when we sit to meditate, we often do a placement of your hands, which they call mudras. So you can put hands together, or hands on your legs, or index thumb together. But it's not that complicated. Lock your hands, just rest them. Hands on the legs, anywhere, wherever it feels lekker. But what I thought with the cup is, it's cold and wintry, so you can just hold it. You can hold it, you can feel the warmth. You can probably find a nice way to put your thumbs and maybe touch one finger together. Make it interesting looking. If you do this, take a photo from this angle. I always like the down angle of hands. I'll take this photo. I don't have a camera now. Let me do this first. So if you do this, take a photo for me, tag me on Instagram. But yeah, and we're just gonna sit. So the prompt was just, as a beginner, you never know how to meditate or what's actually even the point. And the point is that there's not really a point. The point is you sitting to see. Try sit up a bit straighter. Kind of imagine your head's being lifted up by a string on top. Feel how that feels. You can close your eyes, or you can kind of just stare. Down and kind of forward is nice. You just don't want your head to sink down because it's going to make your neck tired. So keep your head up. You can gaze down or close your eyes. Take some slow breaths in and out. Whatever you're doing, feel what's going on. I've got sun on my face, warm cup in my hand. My back feels nice and tall, shoulders relaxing down. Try to make sure your stomach can breathe freely. So keep your spine nice and tall. Try not to lean back or forward too much. Just readjust if you're feeling a bit uncomfortable. And we're just going to breathe. I want to try and invite you to do 5.5 seconds in and then 5.5 seconds out. So counts or seconds, you can just breathing in very slowly all the way to the top. And then you pause for a second and then you just drop it down and out till you get to the bottom. It'll feel a bit uncomfortable at first, and then it's going to get very easy. So let's just try going in. Hold it, and then out. And then hold it, and in. And out. As you breathe in, feel your body rise, feel like it's floating. And when you exhale, feel the shoulders drop down, the back relax. Feel the sun on your face, feel the cup, feel the hips. Breathing in. At the top, just feel like it's floating. Feel like you're floating up, and then dip it down and exhale. So I'm going to be a bit quiet, we're just going to breathe. We're just going to enjoy. And you can use me as a timer. I'm going to do 3 or so minutes extra. You can stop when you want, or wait for the video to end, and then you can come out knowing it's just been about 3 minutes. So enjoy the breathing in and out. Try imagine you're trying to barely feel the air go in and barely feel any air go out. It's just deflating, softening feeling. If you get distracted, you can have some tea. Enjoy the warm tea down your throat. See how it feels on your breathing. And when the video ends, if you want to sit a bit longer, it's always going to be nice. This is the hardest part, is the first few minutes. And as we get through the challenge, it will get a bit easier throughout the week. So we're just going to have a sip, and then I'm going to sit to the end. And I'll see you guys on the next one. starting to just breathe a bit deeper. Coming back in, open your eyes, there. And go over your hands. It's nice to stretch a little bit before you stand up. Oh, have some more tea. Take your picture of this mudra. I want to see it. I think it's going to look really cool. And then I know I talk a lot in my videos, but it's often recordings of my class. So you know I'm cueing people. But I am planning to do some flowy ones where I'll just cue the movements. We won't cue, every step of how to do it. And then, some that you can just stay in the moment. We'll just flow. And then obviously class is class because I got to, explain how to do certain things. So, thank you. It's been nice. I hope you guys do day 2. And then tag me on Instagram. I'd like to get the Instagram a bit more, social. Anyway, we got cups coming soon and merch. But we'll talk about that later.